Hello everyone and welcome back to Dicebreaker, where we're playing a video game.
I don't understand.
What? Johnny, you have no experience with this.
Absolutely none whatsoever.
You're going to be baffled. This is the video game adaptation of Gloomhaven, which is an incredibly popular board game. The second or the sequel, I guess, has just hit some ridiculous number on Kickstarter, which
just
means
under
it's now officially
$13 million.
Yeah, it's now like the most expensive Kickstarter campaign ever launched for a board game or something like that.
And it's the third most funded
Successful
campaign ever in the history of Kickstarter, regardless of category, which is, I think we can all agree for a tabletop game, quite impressive.
Yeah, pretty exciting. But the original took the world by storm. It is a lot of people's favourite games ever. It's also incredibly expensive and very, very big and heavy and has lots of content in it. So you might be glad to know that there is a video game adaptation, which is, from what I've played, pretty cool and pretty faithful to the original. We don't have a huge amount of experience between us and Gloomhaven. Lolies has played the most, and you've played as the character who's currently on screen, the Brute.
Yeah, the Brute. He's an Inox. He's my fave. I was assigned him actually, and I was told oh, you're going to be very much like a meat shield. You'll be probably running ahead and doing all the fighting. And I was a bit oh, it's not really the kind of character I would usually choose. But I love him so much now.
Nice.
Yeah, and I am definitely the person who runs ahead and just gets into the midst of the fight.
I mean, I guess because it is a co-op game, but you don't like it when people table captain you. I guess, the Brute is a character that's got a lot of sort of autonomy.
Well, this is the great thing with Gloomhaven in general, I think, is it is a co-op game, but everyone is playing their own cards, because you can communicate to a certain extent of what you're going to do, but at the end of the day, what you actually do is up to you, and you can't fully communicate either, so no one can tell you what to do at any point. So it's lovely. I love it. I can definitely see why it's been number one on the board game lists for the last few years. It's very, very good. And definitely worth the money, I have to say. One
quick observation about the Brute. He's got a ribcage on his ribcage. Obviously,
Yes.
It's decorative armour. I don't know whether
Well,
it's...
it could be an exoskeleton.
Oh, you're right. I was going to say, normally you think of the stomach as very vulnerable, so that might be a good place to, I don't know, put some armour, given that you've already got a ribcage in your ribcage. But maybe he's just that proud of his abs.
Yeah.
He does have great abs, to be fair.
I mean, to be fair, let's stop chatting about the Brute, because we have two characters in this party. We can't let the Brute have all the fun. Coming up next is the Mind Thief.
Look at how cute he is!
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to make me a pina colada or ask for my wallet. Probably both. Yeah.
I love it. It's so, oh my god, look at the little face.
This one looks like a Skaven, so that's why I picked it.
Perfect.
No more deep dives needed. It looks like, so from what I've played, I played these two as a little tutorial. So from what I've played, the Mind Thief can force the enemy to do things rather than doing things themselves as well. So you can move a enemy and make them walk into a trap and all that kind of stuff. It's very cool. So let's hit go. We need to name the party.
Dicebreaker.
Dicebreakers.
There we go.
Although it drives me up the wall when people call us Dicebreakers.
Yeah.
How about
The Breakers of Dice.
Yes.
Team Dicebreaker?
Okay. Both fine
Breakers of
suggestions.
Dice?
I love how this is taking so
That's
long.
definitely more fantasy. There we go.
There we go. All right. Why? Okay. Apparently, O can have a capital, but not T.
Well, I think it's auto.
There we go. That's
okay.
fine. All right. Sweet. Here we go.
That was how many minutes before we hit start?
All right. Welcome, mercenaries. While drinking at the Wayward Inn, you overheard snippets of conversation between two town militia. Apparently, a local bandit commander has come into possession of a number of heretical texts and has begun researching necromancy.
Oh no.
That never ends well, does it?
No. Although it's good that he's pushing himself.
Yeah, dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. You're well aware that magical research often requires a handly supply of gold, and after asking around, you discover his hideout's whereabouts. The Mornlight Hideout.
Some hideout. If it's on the map, everyone knows where it is.
Obviously, you're unprepared to assault his base just yet, so you prepare to leave Wayward and head off to raid some local crypts and in search of knowledge and some better equipment. Start our adventure. Okay, so yeah, as I said, we've got 2 characters. So the way that this game works is you have a hand of cards, or a deck of cards, I guess. You start with the entire thing in your hand, though, don't you?
No, you so you always get rid of 3 cards.
Okay.
Yes.
At the beginning. So you'll see there's like 3 that are a different colour on each.
Yeah, these have been grayed out.
Yeah.
We'll stick with what they've given us for. Oh, though skewer is really good, actually. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Do you get
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
there must be one
you
here
get to
that I
pick
don't,
in real
don't
life.
care
Oh,
about.
that's handy.
Yeah, so at the very beginning of the game, like before you see even what the layout is, I think you pick your cards. And then you kind of like, as you level up as well, you gain more cards, and again, like you'll have all of the cards to choose from always at the beginning of your.
Oh man, they're all good. This is the problem. Yeah, so we have like a hand of cards that we're going to be playing with. Each card is split into 2 parts, and you're going to choose 2 cards on your turn, and you do a top action from one of them and a bot action from the other. Stop it. Then you can also, instead of doing what it says, you can have a standard 2 move on the bottom of a card and a standard 2 attack on the top of the card. If you just want something generic. And then the number represents the initiative, so the lower it is, the quicker that you'll be able to do your turn. We're going to be playing with both characters, but of course we're all going to be playing together because this is turn-based, so we can just do it.
Hooray!
It's fine. Right, so this is the map, which is pretty big, to be fair. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a famously lengthy game with a lot of content in it.
Yeah, so let's choose our first destination.
Oh,
Where do you want to go?
the Burned Tavern.
Burn Tavern.
Sounds cool.
The remains of an old tavern stands testament to happier times. Raids by bandits and sightings of unmentionable creatures from the petrified forest to the south drove away the owners in recent years. The sign, the Happy Hearth, creaks forlornly in the breeze.
Ordinarily, I would object to leaving a pub that is working for one that has burned down, but it's fine. There's an element of roleplay to this, so
that's just part of the adventure, isn't
yeah.
it, mate?
Let's go to the Burned Tavern.
Let's do it. Okay, so start a journey. Yes. So before we get there, seems like there's a lost crypt on the way.
Hey,
The stench of death permeates throughout this area. Something is not right here.
sounds great. Let's go.
That's very much Gloomhaven.
Ooh, look at the little wiggly line. Adventure?
Adventure!
Adventure?
You didn't read what I think it just said you had to kill all creatures.
Yeah, kill all enemies. Alrighty. Okay.
Oh, sick!
That is
Yeah.
a very nicely built up bit of
This is well
scenery,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah, so here we are. So it's very much like a little board game come to life, which is very cool.
There's even a
we have
chair.
There's even a chair.
The wonders of modern technology.
We have our 2 characters here. Then there's a couple of traps sort of like lit across, and then we've got what looks like a living corpse and a
Where?
bone ranger.
Oh, that's. Oh, no. Oh, God. He's.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, big chunky boy, isn't he?
Blech.
Got a lot of pustules.
Pustules.
Oh, this is so cool.
Pestrels. Sounds like a really
Oh.
sick bird of prey.
So we've also got like other rooms that we have to clear as well.
Got
We
it.
have to kill all enemies in all rooms. So we need to like, basically, whenever you play all of the cards in your hand, you have to rest. You can either do a short rest, which means that you get rid of a random card, or you can long rest, which means that you take up your whole turn, but you get to choose which one goes. The cards are going to get burned, so we're going to run out of options as time goes. And if we ever get to a point where we physically can't choose a card, it basically means that we've become exhausted and we.
Oh,
we
I
might fail the
remember.
game.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
The chair. I'm just amazed by the chair.
Look at the polygons on this chair.
It's so good. I like in the real game you don't get random chairs lying in the room.
You can you
Great.
Obstacle, more like lovely piece of furniture.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy like more expensive scenery for Gloomhaven, can't you? Can you?
Sure you can. Yeah.
I think for, like,
I've
third
I feel like I've
parties.
seen 3D like sets, but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I reckon they're very expensive if the original game is anything to go by. Why are you moving around? How are you doing that?
So I'm choosing my deployment basically.
Ah, okay.
Okay. God, I'd
So
kill
am
for
I-
a desk like that. Sorry.
The desk is lovely as well, isn't it?
It is
delightful.
really nice, actually, isn't
I
it?
actually got a desk like that in Animal Crossing
Oh,
yesterday.
I thought you were going to say in real life.
Oh, not today.
Right. Okay. So we need to pick a pair of cards. So I think we want to sort of like get this dude right up into their faces, so that the mind thief is a bit more protected. Because the brute has way more health than the mind thief does.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we need to do some kind of movement.
Unless he's got a ranged attack.
Well, he does have a spare dagger which he can chuck. It's attack 3, range 3, which is pretty good.
Does he have any attacks that will do damage to both, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has the leaping cleave.
That's perfect.
Hello.
Because they're in that perfect formation.
So what if we use provoking roar to get him nice and early in the turn, and then we can just use the 2 movement?
What's the bottom action on that? Any enemy who targets one of your adjacent allies with an attack.
That's more of like shield.
But that's really good if you get the mind flare to go beside him as well.
Should we save provoking roar for now? Then?
No, we can use it.
Oh, okay.
Because what I'm saying is like if the mind flare or the mind thief then goes next to the.
Yeah, but we won't get that effect if we use it for movement instead, because we need to move up to them to hit them, don't we?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. yeah.
Well,
sorry.
What about shield bash?
Yeah, I never use shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so shield bash, and then we'll do a leaping cleave.
Cool.
Then for the mind flayer, there's a trap right next to this big chunky boy. So we could just use the old parasitic influence and force one enemy within range 4 to perform move 1 with you controlling the action.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah. If he's got some kind, so that's a bottom action. So if he's got some kind of top ranged attack,
remember it's got to be over 15 in order to act second, which we want him to do.
We could always pick the other card to go the first though.
Oh, I see. I thought it was always your lower.
No.
No, as in we want the chunky, but what Johnny's saying is we want the chunky boy to be where he is when the brute's turn activates.
Yeah.
So if the mind thief goes first by using like perverse edge or whatever.
Lolies is saying that you can pick the initiative card you use as your character.
Yeah, but not between characters, right? Just.
No. But what I'm saying is you've already chosen one card for the mind thief, which is like a 70 something, so you can use that as your initiative card.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can do that. But then, well, yeah.
I mean, we definitely want him to go second, so now we can use whatever we like.
Empathetic Assault to do a ranged attack, and then that should definitely end them rightly. Okay.
What can I just see Empathetic Soul for a second? Is that a scrap card? The top action?
Oh yeah, it burns, doesn't it?
I think it might be a bit early to use because it's very good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep save that for.
Well, how about a standard scurry, and then what we can use scurry as the initiative, and then we're still going after the beast.
Aha.
Or the brute rather, but we get a free attack in as well.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Alright, let's do that. And then we'll find out where they're going. Yeah, they're going well late. No need to worry about those chumps. Okay, so the brute is gonna move up to here. Alright, now we're in range. It's time for leaping cleave. So if we smack them like this, then that should hit both of them. And then we draw the card.
Boom!
Oh, delightful.
Wow.
That is devastating. Look at that.
A little pile of gold.
That's what happens to monsters when they mess with us.
Loot.
So now, the Mind Flayer. Oh, we could do it, actually.
Yeah.
The Mind Thief, sorry. Yeah, Mind Flayer is slightly different, although similar. So if we use the Parasitic Influence, we can now force this dude to move into the trap.
This is so cool.
Leaving him on 1 health.
Which
wow.
Oh, the damn chair is in the way.
Yeah.
No. Wait, I can move through allies. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all good. So I can move up to here.
He's gonna go through his legs.
Oh, he really does.
That's adorable.
And then, god damn it, Cowatoid.
Oh, of course, because you always draw to see what your mod is. Okay, well that could have been
we did
worse.
1 damage -1, which, as all of you smart boffins in the chat will know, is 0.
This is so cool. I really want to play this.
Ooh, 3 damage.
Oh boy. It's fine. He's got loads.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So when you get damaged, you have a chance to burn your cards instead of taking the damage, which is a good way of sort of saving yourself. But it also means that you're exhausting yourself, essentially. So killing him should be relatively easy, and then we need to get someone to open that door so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, I would say get the brute to go first, kill him and open the door, because he... because he is better equipped to go through doors first. Because as soon as you open the door, the enemies in the next room will start moving towards you.
That's right.
So does that mean that we want to like burn the turn so that we can have our whole action to fight the people in the next room? Do you know what I mean?
I suppose you could get the Mind Thief to go first, kill the thing, and the brute can just go ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
One health is so annoying because it's it just feels like such a wasted attack.
We could get him to loot the gold as well. At stab. Although I don't know if there's a bottom stab. Oh, that one's bottom stab. But that's a burner.
But you can... I mean, don't forget you can use...
We're making it really easy to follow this.
Don't forget you can use any card as a generic move to or attack to.
That's true. So we could just get one that we're not worried about. Actually, if we use this, then we don't have to burn it when we use it as well. So we could use that as a burn too, as a stab too.
It's... First of all, it's a card that lets you go quite early, and secondly, it's a very strong card. So I think try and hold on to the strong cards for the next room.
Okay.
I
mean, that's pretty meh.
Yeah, that's pretty meh. Let's use that for something.
Use that to stab, and then we need like a movement card. Move forward and jump. That's pretty handy.
If you end the movement in the same hex you start and perform model. Yeah. What's the next one?
Move 4.
Just do that one then.
So that'll get me next to the door, but not on it, right?
I think.
That'll go.
Yeah.
Through the legs, around the chair, up to the door.
Yeah, I think that one's better because the other one does muddle, which is really handy to have for enemies.
So then, if the Mind Thief is going to stab him, the brute can we just want move 4 just to get loads of range.
Yeah,
so
and
we can go
then
1, 2, 3, 4 into the door,
and then get an attack ready.
And then we can open the door, get on the floor, and everybody walk the dinosaur.
You know it's coming.
So if we do spare dagger, because that's got range as well.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. All right, cool.
Wait. Have you? What's the initiative for Mind Thief? What did you pick as his initiative?
14. You can see it in the top left here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, ready? Nice. This living corpse is so slow.
He suffers 1 damage.
Oh.
Who does?
The living corpse. I guess he's decomposing as he lives.
Oh, so didn't even do anything.
No. But the thing is, you can reverse what you're doing on the cards.
Oh, we could summon a plague rat.
But you could move first and then attack her and stuff like that if you were to open the door, I guess. But yeah, I guess he's not going to be doing that.
Let's just play it as we.
Let's just stab him.
It's fine.
Let's just stab him.
Because
he might get a modifier on damaging himself, right?
Yeah.
If he got a -1 modifier.
I think that was just a card effect. It was just a thing that happened.
Whatever.
I will say, for anyone watching this who's not really familiar with Gloomhaven in the past, there's no multiplayer option in this game. So Wheels is basically playing it solo, and we are watching via stream and commenting, which is why we can see all the cards. Normally, everyone's cards are private to them, and while you can say sort of roughly when you're going in the initiative order, you can't say like I'm going to go on a 14 or whatever. So we're sort of playing it in a slightly weird way where we are discussing all of the card choices. Whereas if it were, say, Lolies controlling her favourite, the Brute, and Wheels was the Mind Thief, then they would both be making choices independent of one another and sort of talking in vague terms, being like,
yeah, you would say like, I'm going in the first third, or I'm going fast, but I'm not doing a lot of damage. You know, you can say things like that, but you can't say like, I'm going to attack for 3 and go at 14. You know, like
living bones.
So now we can see what these guys are going to do on their turn.
Yeah.
So
And they're
this
going to
person's-
act before the end.
Yeah, this person's not going to actually hit for any damage, so it's only going to hurt us if we get a modifier. This person,
But he
though, is going to
targets
attack
2 as well.
1. That's true. Although you won't be able to, right? Because he will have to attack through me, because I'm blocking the door.
Yeah, I would say, because you've got attack 3 and one of them has got a health of 3, I would say
Yeah,
just try and
exactly.
kill him dead.
He's also going to shoot us, so that seems like the better target for us to hit
Come
the ranger.
on, modifiers.
It's better to kill one outright than damage one.
Yeah!
+2! Overkill!
We didn't need that, but that's fine.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, so now 25 will go because he missed his turn. -1, love it.
Boom.
Got myself
0 damage.
lying, talking, sleeping, walking,
Look at this guy.
living,
Barely
lost.
walks. I just took a damage for no
You
reason.
stupid idiot. Go on, walk into the trap. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, they will never do that.
they're silly, but they're not that silly.
Wow.
I love.
Not
They're
unless
so
the mind thief
bad.
has anything to do about it. Right. Now it's a little bit more interesting. I've got sweeping blow, but I would have to be like on the trap.
Yeah, I also think it's not really worth it for these guys.
No.
Overwhelming assault. I could attack and push
Push.
Yeah, you can push them onto the trap. I think.
Yeah, that would be
because
great.
it still damages them if they go over it, right?
This
guy got-
No.
This guy's got 2 arms.
Whoa.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
That's the
3.
beautiful thing about being a pile of living bones. You're modular.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
I'd
Yeah.
give myself an extra pair of legs so I was like a centaur, but without the really long second torso.
So you'd be a bit more insect-like.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we see what the Mind Thief is doing as well before we pick? So.
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry, I was just thinking about how good I'd be at line dancing.
Oh lord.
Oh god. I can force an enemy to attack his mate.
Love it.
That's pretty good.
Range 5 to perform attack 2. Yeah, do it. Do that.
And then I could use move to heal 2.
No, because he hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, but this is a bottom action. So I need
Yeah.
a top action.
Yeah. You
A ranged attack, but then that's
You
a really
could- wait.
expensive card.
go to Fearsome Blade.
But
You can
I'm
attack-
not next to anything right now, right? So
No.
that would be a waste. Although
You
I'd
could
get
use
a
it as move.
shield.
Alright.
Yeah, movement wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah,
but
but
he's already doing a
so
bottom action.
yeah, the thing I want to do is a bottom action. So I need a top action that behooves me.
What's long? Oh, that's long rest. What's long rest?
It is long rest.
Tell me what long rest does.
uh,
Sounds relaxing.
can you go through the cards a little bit slower? Sorry, just attack. This one's what? Attack 3, add +2 attack and gain shield. Is it? What is that symbol? For each negative condition on the target.
Good question. Oh, experience.
Ah, okay.
Each
Yeah,
negative
that makes sense.
condition on the target. Okay.
Oh god. And then this one is a ranged attack, but
they're all
it
throwing
burns.
away. Yeah, they're both of those are burn cards.
This one's a good attack, but
Why don't
I have
you
to be
use-
next to them?
Why don't you use that and use a bottom card to move instead? You could
I
do
suppose I
that
could just
one.
get here, couldn't I?
Sorry.
I could just get to this space, couldn't I? And then
Which space?
hit old tri-arm. If I move through the brute's legs with 2 movement.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to rest soon anyway, so should I use one of my lower initiative cards?
Yeah.
Which one do we not want to get rid
I
of?
still think you shouldn't just use them willy-nilly because even when you rest, you lose one of the cards that you discard. Yeah, like
Okay,
one of
well,
them
let's-
burns. So
Let's
just-
use the Fearsome Blade as a standard move so it doesn't burn.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can stab with something else.
Submissive affliction.
Why don't you use the bottom action on that one? Feedback loop.
move 4 and jump
Yeah,
and
'cause
muddle them.
moving 4 means that you can move through the enemy. Like jumping, means that you can move through the enemy and you muddle each one that you move through.
That only works if you end the movement in the same hex that you started in.
Oh yeah, so you have to walk around in a circle. Okay.
But I would be able to get behind them.
Yeah, but then it won't muddle them.
You'd be able to muddle the tri-armed skeleton, but it's not huge. I reckon where we were before, using Fearsome Blade for movement and then maybe use Submissive Affliction to attack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
that sounds
cool.
good to me. Okay, and then the Brute doesn't really matter what order he goes in, but we should try and push him onto the trap.
Yeah.
So let's use that as our top action. And then bottom action, we could just move up.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, that one's great. You
Yeah.
move 4 with
Brilliant.
jump and you get to attack 2
Yeah,
for all
let's do
things
that.
Try
going
it
through.
and don't use.
That's a
no.
burner though.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
that one's really good to use if you've got loads of enemies who you can
Yeah,
like
you're right.
run around through and you
Yeah.
do loads of damage to them all in one go.
The burn
We could just
mechanic
use that
is
as a
so
movement.
smart.
I don't use that. It's really good.
What about Sweeping Blow?
Sweeping Blow.
I
That's
think
pretty,
maybe
pretty
that one.
situational.
Yeah.
Pretty situational.
Yeah, cool.
Let's do that.
I
Okay,
just-
sweet.
That's what I really love about this, is that the agony of choosing when to burn a card.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we
These guys
want
are
to
so slow.
use this as a generic movement. Is that the idea?
Uh,
Or use this as a generic movement? I can't remember what we're doing.
I think.
We did say Fearsome Blade is a generic move.
Yeah. Because you don't want to
and
burn that.
Submissive Affliction as the top action.
Okay, perfect. This one just straight up gives us experience though. Whereas... Oh no, they both do that. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter which way we do this round, does it? They're basically the same thing. But they don't have any conditions on. Okay, that's fine. So let's do that so we can move here. Through the legs. Whee! And then stab him. Give him a big old stab. +1.
Nice.
And we get some experience. Alright, good job everybody. So even if this attack does absolutely nothing, it's still going to push him over the trap,
Yeah.
so he'll definitely die.
Man, the graphics on this are just so cool. I'm just like,
It's really
I
fun
love-
showing you stuff like this.
it's just really fun, like, because when you're used to playing something and it's very basic, like you've just got like a flat map and it's just got like a little bit of cardboard to show you that there's a trap there and like a little coin to show you that there's like loot, and like little cardboard standees for the enemies, and all of a sudden everything's like coming to life and in 3D. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, I think if this was just a game that you had downloaded, you'd be like, oh, this looks nice. But because you've seen it in cardboard, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, look!
Yeah.
When he did that shout then to push, I really thought he was just nutting the...
By the way, I don't think we've mentioned it, but when you end your turn on a hex that's got loot on it, you automatically pick up that loot without having to use a loot card. So that's what he just did at the end. The brute just did at the end of his turn. Yeah. And you can use the money to like buy more gear and stuff. You can also buy upgrade cards. I think every game. They're quite expensive, but you can do them.
I think we're
Like
running
to
out of
upgrade
options now.
your mod deck, I mean. So yeah.
Running out of options now, so I was thinking maybe I could attack this guy for 2, but also disarm him, so that his
Arms
attack
fall off.
is gone.
Yeah.
And then I could use Eye for an Eye to heal myself.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Heal. It's not yourself. It's arranged, so you'd be healing somebody else, and you have to use the leaf, which nobody has generated. I don't think.
Oh, it doesn't make a leaf. It
Oh.
consumes one. I thought it was an X over it that consumes one.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right. So it actually, it generates.
Actually,
You're
give
right.
leaf.
Leaf give now. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think the brute heals himself. He only has that one to
Okay.
heal somebody else.
Oh, push 2. Oh no, not quite. I could almost push this guy into this trap over here, but that would be push 3.
What's trample?
Trample is the big boy.
Okay.
What does pierce mean?
It means like if they've got shield, that you pierce through 2 worth of shield.
Well, that's bogus.
On these guys, yeah, it can be very helpful
On
sometimes.
Trample, we only burn that card if we use the bottom action, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and only if we use the actual one rather than just a generic move.
Yeah.
So we could use it for an attack 3.
Yeah,
which
let's do that.
get a +1. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
A bottom action just to move,
yeah,
like generic move.
maybe
I
just
think.
eye for an eye. Seeing as we don't actually need to heal our partner right now.
Yeah. Hopefully, the thing is, we need to hope that we can kill this guy. Otherwise, we have to move through the trap or around, I guess, or through or May. But it's kind of going the long way around then.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I do love watching him scurry through the legs. It's very fun.
It's cute. Yeah.
So now what are we doing with this guy?
What? On your melee.
We have feedback loop, which was either gives a shield every time we attack someone, or we can move through people and muddle them. Then we've got +2 attack on your melee attacks, which is an augment, which carries on, which is pretty good. Actually, that's really good.
Oh
You
yeah.
can attack and wound as well.
What does wound do?
It does 1 damage on each turn after.
Oh, it's like bleed kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then we've got a burner, which is a really good ranged attack, or we can use it to move 2 and heal 2 self. And then we've got attack 3 and adds for each negative condition on the target, which is a burner. And then we've got attack 1, range 2 with stun.
I think the
To be fair, that might be a good starter action.
Yeah, I think that's quite good.
cool. Yeah, go for it.
I think
And then the
stun makes them lose a turn.
For the top one, we could add 2 to our attacks, but that's only melee, but at least it'll just stay until we play another augment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do
I
that.
think so.
Buff ourselves up.
Nice.
I think so.
Okay, we're getting a bit
Alrighty.
quicker at this. Partly because we've
Yeah.
got fewer cards to choose from.
Yeah, wait till we do a long rest and then we're just right back into it. Okay, so we'll augment ourselves, first of all. We can't attack, so we'll just skip the attack. But then we will do attack 1, range 2 with stun.
Boom.
Delicious.
Hey! +0.
Nice.
Okay.
I think the brute was going to do 3 damage, so hopefully that'll
Yes,
get
he is.
rid.
Okay. So yeah, we want this guy, right? And then we're just going to do a generic move to get to the other one.
Oh yeah.
Confirm the target. We just need a 0 higher.
Yay!
Yeah!
We
Alright.
did.
And now we'll move 2.
Move on to the loot.
We'll go 1, 2. We get the loot, and we're next to the dude.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's fine. We get loot. He's probably gonna like lose a health just for being alive anyway.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
Dear.
Oh.
Maybe we should have looked at what he was doing.
Yeah.
Attack 3.
And
Okay.
it got times by 2 because he had.
We can either
pleasant.
burn one of these cards, or we can burn 2 that we've already gotten rid of, or we can just take 6 damage and put ourselves on 1 health.
I think takes.
Come on! 6 damage, Lolies.
So is that what you'd do if you were playing with your friends right now?
So if I was playing in real life, I usually take the damage until I get to a point where I cannot if I take the damage I will die, and then I'll start getting rid of cards. But I try and just take damage until I can't take damage anymore.
Okay. I mean, I'm
can do
more
that if
than
you
happy
want.
to do that.
You're the expert.
Yeah, let's do it.
I am by no means an expert,
Well,
but I'm
You're
just saying
the government-approved expert advice for Gloomhaven. Everyone has to go to you for advice now. You've got a big special badge that you have to wear when you're out in the public.
I think, like, for me, just when I play, I think especially when you play in real life and you can feel the cards in your hand and you're like, you just don't want to burn cards unless you really
Yeah.
have to.
All right.
Let's do it.
Ouch. Well, it's time to smash him up, isn't it? Attack 2 and disarm just to make sure he doesn't hit us again. And then we can move 3 and push 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's good
very
because we
good.
start moving towards the next room, but
Yeah.
we won't be in the
We
next
will
room yet.
have a little
And we're
time.
gonna have to take a long rest before
I'll
after
say.
this.
Yeah, I think if we use the feedback loop just for the move 4, then we can just stab him with Empathetic Assault, and we can hopefully finish him off.
Yeah.
So if we do it like that, yeah, okay, cool.
And like if he's got quite a bit of health left, you can use the top action.
Yeah.
So he's attacking 3 again this
But
turn.
hopefully we'll kill him.
Yeah.
All right, so we attack 2 and disarm him.
Yep.
And disarm means that he can't attack, right?
I think he misses a turn. Or wait, what's stun then? Oh, stun means they can't move, is it? No.
No, that's immobilize. I
immobilize.
don't know. There's so
That's
many
fine.
flipping status effects.
Push the button and see.
Okay, 2 damage. Good start.
Woohoo.
He is disarmed. Hopefully it'll tell us here.
Wait,
Negative condition disarm.
Are we using?
That's helpful. Thank you.
Are we using move and push? Because if you move and push him, then we push him out of the. Are we pushing him out of the way of the Mind Thief?
Well, I can push him like
Can't we get round the back of
backwards
him
if I
and
go around him.
push him onto the trap? Or does it? Pushes in a straight
It has to
line.
be a straight line, right?
Yeah, I think you push him in the direction that you're going in.
Because I can go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think that's what.
We don't have to push him because the Mind Thief can still hit him on his turn. So let's just go here and see what happens.
Okay.
I would assume that you just push him in the direction that you're facing from him.
Yeah.
Oh no! Look! Oh yeah!
Yes.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Hey! That was great.
Glasgow kissed him onto a bear trap.
He did.
Excellent.
That was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Delicious.
All right. Okay. And then if we move 4, and then we don't have to use the attack. We can just long rest next turn. So we'll just move up. Whoa! What a move! And then we'll just generic attack because we're not doing anything anyway. And then we'll both long rest on this turn.
So far, this is going very smoothly, I have to say.
It's very smooth. This is our first ever mission.
All right. I think
Right,
I
so we
have
select
heard
an
that
ability
like
card to lose and then gain 2 health.
I think I've heard that the first missions in Gloomhaven are like a bit like too easy. I've never played the first missions. I've only ever.
I mean, well, they
Obviously, I've never played.
they will practically be tutorials, won't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
if
so.
they were absolutely nails, they'd probably be risking putting off like 50% of players, especially if it takes
Right.
a whole afternoon just to play the mission because you're getting used to it.
So we need to lose an ability card permanently now.
Okay.
Yes. I think there's a loot one. I think that we use.
Grab
That
and
one.
go.
That one is
Yeah.
just. Well, except for the move, it's just a bit useless. That's usually the one I
Move's
get
handy,
rid
but
of.
we've got quite a lot of this is move 4, and we've got lots of movement options if we need it.
Yeah.
So let's just get
More
rid
like
of that.
grab and go away.
Yeah.
And we heal 2, which is nice.
Hey.
Oh.
Because we did a long rest, and now
Oh, I don't think I ever
Mind
heal.
Thief. Well, I've never been told I get that.
Haven't really
Into the
been
night,
using-
I don't think I use apart from because invisible's great and all, but I'd rather just kill things.
Yeah,
you know?
I think to be honest, always the loot ones you can just get rid because first of all, well, I one of my friends plays as a character. I can't remember the name of the character, but it's no, I thought I had it. But their thing is like looting. Like a lot of their cards is just like hoovering up loot, like as in not just from one place, but they can like go to a space and hoover up all the loot around them and stuff. And it really annoys me because like she plays those cards all the time, obviously because that's what her character does. But it really annoys me because it's like you're not really getting involved in the fight. Like I'm here like kicking butt, and you're over here picking up all the loot that I'm creating for you.
Yeah,
that's definitely a character I would play.
Yeah, okay, I can imagine that.
I think it's a scoundrel. I think that's what the
Sounds about right.
How do you guys feel about this turn from the brute? So he's gonna ready up his spare dagger for initiative. So he's got a ranged attack when he opens the door.
Smart.
And then I'm going to use the move in Sweeping Blow to move 3.
That sounds good to me.
Do you like that, Lolies?
Is there another card option to use as movement? Because the attack 2 at the top is quite good on Sweeping Blow, especially if there's several enemies.
This one's got the Overwhelming Assault. Seeing as it's the last room, we could just use that to murk someone.
Is there any other...
And then Leaping Cleave has also got that double.
I think... Oh... show me Sweeping Blow again.
I think
They
3.
all
Okay.
do move 3.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking if it was attack 3 or attack 2 on that. Yeah, go for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good. And then the Mind Thief. We kind of want to do a similar thing. We want like a ranged attack ready to roll. We could use our burner. Then we've got an attack 4 range 5 just ready to roll straight out of the gate.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty decent.
And
isn't it? It's
disarms.
the last room. And
Yeah.
disarms. Yeah, if they don't kill
Yeah,
us.
as long
let's
as
do
we
it.
can make sure we get into that room.
But now we just need a movement. That's movement
Fearsome.
4.
And attack
Attack
2.
2
It's a burner
burners.
as well.
Why not? Let's treat ourselves.
Yeah, it's the last room, right?
Last
Let's
room.
go. Let's go ham.
Okay.
It's the ultimate breach and clear maneuver. Okay, so he's
like
going
it.
to move 4 to open the door, and if
I
there's
like the way
someone
it
there, then
rhymes.
we can slap them. We're also going to get 2 experience, which is pretty good. Oh,
Yep.
a little bit of a load. That's fine. Okay, so no one at the door, so we skip the attack, but that's fine. We still get the experience.
You've got the ranged one though. Woohoo.
Now,
Okay.
now we hit him with the big
Who are
boy.
we gonna-
So, okay, there's 4 people in here. We've
Okay.
got 2 living spirits who are going to move 2 and attack 2 with range 2, so they're probably going to hit us. Then we've got a living corpse who's going to move 1, attack 4, and
But
poison
you're-
adjacent
yeah.
enemies, so we don't need to
Ugh.
worry about him because
No.
he's too far away. This guy is going to move 1, attack 2,
Target
so he
2.
can't reach us either. And if we leave him alive, then I think the brute will be able to target him with the dagger.
Okay.
So I would say
Living corpse.
let's either hit one of these guys and try
Yeah.
and kill him.
I think
yeah.
is he purple because he's a like a, what are they called? Like the better version? I can't remember.
Elites.
Elite, yeah. No.
It's possible. Well, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's kill it.
Okay, let's do it. Confirm target. Oh,
Boom!
get melted.
So cool.
And minted into coins. Get minted.
We've created an ice element. Okay, so now we can move this guy. So we can only reach here. We might be out of range for that dagger, unfortunately, which is quite annoying. But that's fine. Because we can't be on the same space
yeah.
as the Mind Thief.
Bums.
Oh well.
It's not the end of the world. If only we could
Can
do
we-
like a swap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasted.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. To be honest, the Mind Thief is a bit more tanky at the moment anyway.
This is
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
Yeah, they've swapped roles.
He can attack
Living
both.
bones.
Alright, sweet. Okay. So now we just want to destroy them, right?
Yes.
So, the Mind Thief had one. That one. No, wait. What was the one the Mind Thief had where he can run through, and if he ends up on the same space, he
Feedback
muddles?
loop.
Yeah, so you could do that to muddle the skelly, right? On the right.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But then we'd need another ranged attack.
Does he have any? Wait, good. What
Don't
was
think so.
submissive thing?
Submissive
Submissive
affliction.
affliction?
That's a melee.
Yeah, I guess muddle's
Yeah.
not that good to bother doing that.
Well, I was thinking that, converse to that, we could use the trample thing, also getting us some experience, which would move 4, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, which would hit the skeleton on the way through, and then we're next to these guys to do another attack,
Yeah, I like it.
which seems pretty good. And then if we just pick an attack, so attack 3, push 2 might be good,
That's nice.
because then we can push the skeleton into the trap.
Yeah, or move the. Oh no, that would be great actually.
Yeah,
I was
do
gonna
that.
say
Do that.
Otherwise, move the living corpse because then, it probably won't have movement higher than 2.
So the skeleton's going to be dead, basically. So let's focus on the other 3 for the Mind Thief.
Delicious. 3, other 2. We're
Oh,
doing-
other 2, yeah.
doing
Sorry, I
better than
forgot
you
we
thought.
melted
Oh,
one of
boy.
them.
Oh, he's got
Okay.
attack 1, range 2, stun on the bottom there.
That's pretty
If he
good.
can't get close enough to anyone.
It's kind of handy.
So, but then we'd need a top action to get him at least
Oh,
one
move
closer.
3,
so we could-
attack 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So should we do a perverse edge and scurry?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the? I think the perverse edge was a ranged attack on the bottom. So who? Would
Yeah,
you
and then
target
scurry
with
is a move and attack on the top.
Yeah, but if he, oh yeah, he could go 1, 2, 3 over there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do it.
I hope we get to summon a rat.
Ooh.
Oh, bones are gonna goddamn shield. That's fine. They're healing and
This
they
is
haven't
when
taken any
Pierce
damage
is
yet.
good.
Okay, so
Yeah, Pierce is really nice. I like him a lot.
Wait.
he is
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I was thinking.
So we want to go here, right?
Yeah.
And then is
Attack.
that range 1 or that's range 2?
No, so you attack
Oh no,
the
we
guy.
have range 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
You attack the
Sorry.
guy on the right with your stabby 1, and then range
Yes.
2 to the weird ghosty man
Yeah,
in the back.
perfect. He's not weird.
He's got a glowing belly.
Oh, and it's attack 3 because of the augment that we put on ourselves. It gives us +2 damage.
Come
Oh,
on.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
Well,
Good thing it was 3 rather than 1. Otherwise that would have
Indeed.
been nothing. So now we do this and we can stun this guy.
delicious.
Times 2!
Way!
Hey!
Oh, because 1
delicious.
times 2 is still. Oh no, 1 times 2 should
No,
be
it's because
2,
of the
right?
shield. He's got
Oh
the
yeah,
shield,
of course. Well, that's good because it would have done nothing otherwise.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, this is lovely. But good God, I wish I was playing this in a room with both of you.
I know.
I like
Miss you
Gloomhaven
both
a lot.
dearly. Okay, right. So, what will we do in this guy? We're going to trample.
Yeah, we're
so
gonna
we're gonna-
move through to go between this. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
so like
Can
this.
you? Yeah, there. Yeah.
Confirm the attack.
Stomp.
+1, nice.
Nice.
And
Then we attack 3, and if he survives, then we'll push him into the trap.
yeah, I think that works. It's a
Or we can
guaranteed
kill
kill.
the corpse.
I think try and go for the big guy because the big guy does a 3 damage, right? And although he's gonna go for the small guy, he's gonna go for the mind thief.
Yeah. And this guy is going to heal himself if we don't.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh no, he's already healed himself, right?
Oh yeah, because he went before.
This is
you.
like the push is really good to get him on the trap though.
Well, I think you can attack the big guy and then push the other guy, the skeleton. I don't
Oh,
think
they're
you have to
separate
do
actions, aren't they?
That. I think so. Yeah, don't think you. Have
He's
to
got
do
free
that.
health though, so he won't
okay.
die.
Yeah, but he'll be further away, and it means that the big guys might be completely dead. It's just an overkill, right? Otherwise. Oh no, he's
Yeah.
on 3 health.
Wait.
Hey.
Yeah, now I can't push.
Oh,
dang.
sorry, my bad.
Lolies. No, it's fine. We killed something, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And that skeleton's not doing any damage to us until next round, so we don't have to worry about it.
Cool. Can we just pause
Sweet.
for 1 sec? Sorry.
I really like this.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I wanna get it.
You're probably expensive.
It's a pity though that you can't play multiplayer. Like it'd be quite fun to get together.
It's planned to be, it's just early access.
Do you hear that weird sound? Like a,
Okie dokie.
cool.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I see. Oh god.
Wet is wet.
Oh, no. Aoife wants to do the fucking thing that we were talking about for the t-shirt advert where you hit the next person.
Yes, mate, I'm into it.
Yeah, I am. I just think it'd be really funny, especially with like Eurogamer or Beef, to do that.
Okay, right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so now we've just got 2 left to kill and we've done the mission. Look at all the cards you have left.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is there any way?
I think we should just do an overwhelming assault to get the 2 XP.
Yeah.
And then deal 6 damage to that skelly boy.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Could we also find a way to summoning some sort of giant rat?
I don't know if I burned the card or not, but I'll see.
Okay.
Just
If the option's there, it would make me very happy.
Oh, and then we could just move on to the onto the treasure chest.
Yeah.
Oh, is
yeah,
that what
let's do that.
is? Okay.
I was wondering if that was a treasure chest actually.
So let's just use that.
Seems
for
weird that it's right in the
initiative, I
front of the
guess.
room, right?
And then overwhelming assault.
Like
Maybe-
usually tucked away.
Maybe it's like their float. Like if you're going out murdering and you need a bit of change.
Yeah, because I mean, where else is that pile of loot gonna come from?
Exactly. They all had coins on them.
Yeah, they gotta pick it up from the box. And then,
I
they
can
drop it
summon
when
a
they
plague
die.
rat, Johnny.
Yes.
Do
please
it.
Do. That would make me very happy.
So that's a top
I
action.
wanna see what
we need
it
a bottom
looks like
action
in
from
this
these
game.
guys.
Attack 2, range 4.
Yeah, that doesn't help. That's hit an enemy.
Oh, okay.
I can get him to move 1. He'll be closer to the trap, but not close enough.
Do that one. Just muddle him.
Just muddle the hell out of him.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
We'll get him
Sounds
next. We'll get him next turn.
You meddling kids. Sweet, yeah, cool.
Ignoring horde.
Also, with the rat, you'll be able to attack.
Oh yeah.
So you might get him that. Like
Rats are great.
We are going to go super late in the turn, though, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So, this guy...
Overkill!
Overkill. Overwhelming
Even
assault.
if he gets -2, what would be horrible now is to get a
Ugh.
the fail.
Time 0.
Yeah.
Oh no,
there's
there
one
is a
that's
fail,
just-
isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just one where it just doesn't work.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Boom. You gotta stay there in order to pick it up.
Treasure chest, baby.
Come
Let's see what we
here,
got.
kitty.
A weighted net. Oh, it's your blanket, Johnny.
Oh, that's so good for naps. Honestly, mate. If you're ever taking a long rest in a dungeon, try and find a weighted net if you can. It'll put you straight out. They're a bit
Honestly,
expensive.
it's slightly dangerous because you're so unaware of your surroundings. Oh
This is
god,
great.
perfect. So I can use it to
So you can
add a
see
mobilize
there-
to a single attack with ranged.
Yeah. Usually that would cost you 20 gold. So like when you're picking up loot, usually you're only. I think it tells you at the end of each quest or campaign or whatever what each loot was worth, because it's always worth different stuff. Sometimes they're worth like each 3 or each 2 or whatever.
What's he up to? Oh god, attack 1 on both of us.
Oh
Please
no.
don't get a plus. Oh, thank god for that.
Can you
That's
imagine?
fine, 1 damage is fine.
Can you imagine?
Okay, so now he's going to muddle
Yeah.
and then summon a plague rat next to him.
Yes, please.
So like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's
Get
so
muddled.
Cool.
Look how muddled he is. Can my plague rat pick up loot?
No.
Ah, that would be amazing. Here
Yeah.
he comes.
This is cool.
Come on.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Wow.
Amazing.
That's
What is his
horrendous.
name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie the plague rat.
Yeah.
Look, he's got like, is that flies coming from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's plaguey. He's covered in plague.
Great. I love it.
Flies love plague.
Yeah.
Will my rat attack now?
I don't know if you can do it now or if it has to wait till the next turn. I never use summons.
Yeah, next turn.
Looks like next turn.
Oh well.
Alright, time to smash him. Attack
But-
4, sounds good to me.
Well, is there any way we can make the rat do some work?
Well, he just does it automatically, right? The rat.
Oh, okay.
No,
the end of
you,
my turn.
No, you do it.
Do I?
Click
think
onto
so.
the Mind Thieves cards and just see if it gives us an option.
Oh, sorry. Like in real life, you obviously have to do it. So maybe I'm just getting confused.
Yeah, I think he's automatic.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to get the brute to just move on to this piece of gold and then shield bash it.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
Yep.
So I just use whatever, just that should be fine.
Mhm.
And then the Mind Thief,
What? So it says Gnawing Horde.
yeah. So
Is that-
because this is something that's
it's
staying out,
it's. I see.
stuff that's currently going on.
Got it. Sorry. Yeah.
So you've still got the Mind's weakness as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just click anything, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
There's the only 2 cards left.
Yeah. The brute's gonna sort this.
Ah, and he's biffed it on the initiative, so we're all good.
You could have a failed attack, though. Don't forget that.
Hey now.
Hey now. Don't dream.
It's over. Here now.
Boom.
Here now.
Boom.
Part of me hopes it does fail, so
Numpty.
the rat gets to attack. Oh well.
Hey.
Get melted.
Wow, he died in such a balletic way there. His lovely little
It's very
pirouette
dramatic,
into
was
the
it?
floor.
Plague Rat's turn.
Plague Rat's turn.
Mind Thief's turn. We should just move on to gold, really.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, I'm surprised you got to finish your turn.
Well, I guess scoop up.
Oh, you could go over to the other gold, could you?
No, I need to end my turn, don't I?
Yes, sorry.
I mean, it depends which gold you like the look of most.
This one's
nice.
nice and spread out.
Yeah, that's good. There we go.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Victory.
Enemies killed, 10 out of 10. Damage
45
done,
damage,
45.
baby.
Damage taken, 15. AKA nothing. Healing done, 2. Gold piles looted, 4 out of 12. Chests looted, 1 out of 1. Ability XP earned, 17. That's quite good. Items
pretty good.
used, 0.
Yes, but we've got a weighted net now. This was really good fun. I think we should do this again.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's save our game and then we can do the next mission in a next Let's Play if you people in the chat would like to see us play again.
Yeah.
You people.
You lovely people in the chat.
It is worth saying that this is currently in Steam Early Access, so it's not a final version of the game. But as it currently stands, I think that is a
pretty good.
pretty good adaptation.
I love it.
I mean, it's because Gloomhaven obviously is a very big and complex board game. There are lots of apps like Haven Helper and stuff like that to help you run it. It is so streamlined when it's, you know, a video game doing all the heavy lifting for you. It really helps get across why Gloomhaven is so much fun without, you know, you having to pore over a rulebook and spend hours frowning at the table. So yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm now in very clear and present danger of just buying a copy of Gloomhaven off the internet. Which is slightly worrying.
The great
Just a
thing with
little bit.
Gloomhaven is that there is a solo mode, so you can play by yourself.
Her.
So I mean, if
Yeah. Interesting. Don't tempt me, Frodo. But
Well, let's finish this off by saying, people in chat, if you'd like to see us play this again, we now have a crossroads. Would you like us to go to the Den of Razors, where we've heard rumours that this is where a group of bandits train their archers? Or the Lost Catacombs, where archers and cultists working together?
Den
For
of
what
Razors,
ends?
Den of Razors.
Vote now on your phones.
but yeah, that's
As in,
sort of...
leave a comment and tell us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
On
sort
your
of
phone.
about it from us. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, there are lots more from Dicebreaker for you to watch. Some of them should be on the screen now. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss anything else from us. But apart from that, it really remains nothing else to be said. Then thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
Bye.